Hello everyone and welcome back to the CO2 Rundown. I'm your host Chad Owens. Hope you all had a great weekend. I sure enjoyed myself. And look, Ben Askren, yeah, we're gonna talk about that more in the show. So look, I hope you're enjoying your Monday so far. Let's dive on in to the CO2 Rundown. All right, yeah, I called this, right? The Jake Paul, Ben Askren fight over the weekend. I knew it was gonna be a knockout. I knew Ben Askren was getting knocked out. And there was a lot of people talking on social media about he's a pro fighter, but look, he's a wrestler. All of his fights in the UFC, MMA, majority, he takes guys to the ground. He doesn't have a stand-up game. And so this is a boxing match, right? You gotta use these. If Jake Paul is fighting someone like Max Holloway, yeah, I think he'd have to worry about the Blessed Express because he's the best boxer in the UFC. Ben Askren isn't. So, man, kudos to Jake Paul. I also saw on his Instagram page that that fight generated $75 million, right? 1.5 million in pay-per-views, $75 million. I'm gonna have to do some celebrity boxing matches. But anyway, look, let us know your thoughts. I want to know your thoughts on that fight and what you guys think. I think Jake Paul now proved that he's a decent boxer. So he needs to go ahead and fight another decent boxer. And Lydia Ko is your 2021 Lotte Championship champion. She walked away with her 16th LPGA Tour title. Congratulations, Lydia. But someone else won on this day, and that's Kapolei Golf Course. Lydia Ko, amongst the rest of the pros, were just amazed with the conditions of the course. They raved about it, how the greens were, how the fairways were, how the winds, the winds were different on different holes, and it created that level of difficulty. So, kudos to Kapolei Golf Course, who got the notice, a short notice, that they were going to be doing the Lotte Championship this year. So it was previously held at Ko'olina, but the ladies loved Kapolei. So look, to dive more into this story, go check out Jason Kanashiro's column in today's Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Relentlessness and optimism is the story behind Atlanta Braves infielder Sean Kazmer Jr., who made an appearance in their game in the fifth inning as a pinch hitter. Now, Kazmer Jr. hasn't played in a major league game since September 23rd, 2008. That's a span of 4,589 days. I believe that's the second longest major league lull without playing in the history. And man, that is an amazing feeling. He said those 3 minutes were probably one of the greatest moments of his life. And I can't say that I relate, but in pro sports, when you believe, this is in sports in general, it doesn't have to just be in pro sports, but when you believe that you have what it takes, that belief will continue the drive. It will continue the push through to get up early and go get that workout. It will continue to keep you mentally focused. And that's what he had. He was staying ready for when the opportunity came. And his opportunity came, and yeah, it was a ground out double play, but nonetheless, man, these types of stories in sports need to be told. And the Atlanta Braves manager even said, this this is a story that you might see a movie made of down the line. So, man, congratulations, Sean. That's amazing, brother. Keep believing, keep pushing, and good luck. And it is Monday, so I got my guy, Stephen Tsai, the sports guru, joining us here on the CO2 Rundown. We're going to talk local sports, UH, and as well as high school. High school football, there's some action going on. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Check it out. All right, Stephen Tsai, the sports guru. Man, how you doing, brother?
Well, it's good. It's been kind of a busy week, but hey, I'm looking forward to this week right now. It's great to start off beautiful Monday.
Yeah, man. I don't know, Stephen. Like, there's something different about you today. Is it the hair, man? Did you get a haircut? You styled up?
No, is it still there, man? I got my little comb over. There you go.
You got the comb over, man. You styled up
real.
Today.
It's bad, but it's real.
That. No. Look, man. Let's dive on into some local sports. Let's start off with the University of Hawaii, the men's volleyball team, number one
in the country.
Finished. Yes. Talk to us about that.
Undefeated regular season, 15-0. I know it's a COVID thing. There's some, so you can play some conference things, but you know what? 15-0 is 15-0. I mean, they won it. They are undefeated. That's a huge deal for them. And this week they're hosting the Big West tournament at, I believe, what they call now Simplify Arena at Stan Sheriff Center. It's a little wordy. Everything's perfect except for one thing. No fans, Chad. No fans.
Oh man, that's still a struggle for me to grasp, Stephen. There's got to be a way to have some fans there, right? I mean, it's happening in other places. Why can't we do it?
I don't know. You can go to a restaurant now, 50% capacity, sit there. You can't go to a volleyball match and maybe even 25% capacity. Can we not have somebody there? I mean, this is a historic year for the team. You got to have fans. And they said they've had about 1 million shots already done in the state. So you divide it by 2 because people get 2 shots. 500,000 people might have gone and vaccinated. Is that right? I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm really horrible with numbers. I went to Rosa. I don't know numbers. But you know what?
Same.
There are a lot of people who got vaccinated. I think there are a lot of volleyball fans. Come on, you can have like 25% in there, 50%. If you can go to a restaurant, you should be able to go to a volleyball match.
Exactly. I agree. And but look, congratulations to our men. They're on their way. Winning the Big West Championship is what's next, and then we move on to the national level, right? National championship,
national tournament.
That's what's on their minds right now, and I feel it, Stephen. I feel it. Do you feel it? Do you feel it in the air?
I feel it, and you know what,
man?
They got to get it done this year because they've got some players who've been around for a long time. I think some of them were your classmates, but they've been around here quite a while. I mean, Rado and all these people.
And they coach you.
They've been here for a long time. It's about time that they won. You've been here a long time. It's about time you win it all. Yes. And you know what's they're going to have a national championship tournament? Fans. Not a lot, but they'll have fans.
They'll have fans.
Real fans, transition. Not cardboard fans.
Yes. Look, let's transition to the diamond. All right, UH baseball. We gotta pick it up a little bit, right?
Yeah, I got to pick it up a little bit, and they one thing they've got to do is they've got to make it a 6-day week because they are 0-5 in Big West games on Sundays. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether the doubleheaders are taxing on Saturdays. I don't know what it is. I don't know, but it just seems like Sunday. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day.
It's the Sunday blues.
I know.
Sunday blues.
I know. Lionel Richie said easy like Sunday morning, but you gotta get a little gritty and tough on Sunday morning.
There you go.
I think you eliminate Sundays. They're not bad this year, and that's one of those things you have to work on. Another thing too is they had a little bit more injuries. A local guy, Matt Campos, broke. I don't even know what the hamate bone is. It's something in your hand, but anyway, it's broken. He might be out for a while. They've already lost their other starting third baseman. This is a team that's been kind of beat up. Hopefully they'll get healthy and hopefully they'll start winning, especially on Sundays.
Yeah, yeah, and you know, but it's just part of it, Steve. And it might be something where it could start to be in their heads now. It's like, oh my God, it's
Yeah.
Sunday. We can't play well on Sundays. You know, they gotta maybe do something. They gotta break that sort of chain. You know, it's gonna take one win, and you
Yep.
know, hopefully next week.
Yeah.
But anyway, look. Also, you know, with high school sports has been coming back now. So one of the big news that we've had lately, right? But with football, it's been a little tricky. But
Yeah.
St. Louis, right? They did scrimmage the Millville Trojans, I believe. I think this is the Mid-Atlantic High School's club team. This is the first time ever that you got
Wait,
an
Millville, is that
ILH.
real or is that like short for Milli Vanilli? What is the Millville?
Millville. Hey, I don't know, man. Millville. With
I like
club
that.
teams, Steven, you can create whatever names you want.
That should be a subdivision, Millville. That sounds like a cool name. And
Yeah, I'd like to. I'd live there. Millville. Where
yeah,
you from, man?
yeah,
Millville.
Millville. Hey, and is
But
Millville a
look,
good football team? Because hey, they got together and they played St. Louis. That's
yeah, and you know what? This is the first time, but you unfortunately, Stephen, this year you got to do things differently. Club ball will be the new thing. There's a bunch of other teams practicing right now because of the way the ILH and the OIA sort of, you know, handled the football season. You know, I'm still frustrated that there was really no football season, you know, for a high school. So my son, I'm being, you know, a little biased here, but, you know, my son really wanted to play his senior year here and to go out and compete and to showcase some stuff. And there's still a chance that he'll get on a club team for this year, but it's just frustrating.
yeah. And
But
I get
I
the
guess,
frustration. Yeah, but you know what? Maybe that's the way to go to kind of keep it going the whole year long. Because you look about like volleyball. Volleyball isn't about necessarily your high school team. It's about your club team. You travel, you get to compete. It's a great experience for the kids, and boys and girls. And the same thing for baseball and basketball. Mufi Hanneman used to send players all over the place, and I think maybe that's just the way to go now. It's a new
yeah,
reality.
but that's not going to be good for the OIAs and ILHs, right? More so the OIA. I think the ILHs, you know, private schools, I think they're going to be okay.
Yeah.
But, you know, but are they? Right? Club ball, it might be the new thing. Kids, maybe they might want to travel. See, with club ball, you can go travel. You can go play other teams in the mainland.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that is one of the issues with Hawaii football, Stephen, is the talent is so just, you know, it's St. Louis, Kahuku, Mililani, Punahou. There's a few schools that pull all the talent from all over the island, and they're taking the talent out of their respected communities, right? So the competitiveness amongst all the schools isn't where it should be. So, but with the club play, you can possibly create equal distribution, equal division. With the competition level will be more here as opposed to such a big scale. And with that, you might get better ball. You might get more, you know, the cream of the crop, as they say. So who knows?
Well, I mean, you see that even like in little leagues, right? That some areas kind of draw. Sometimes it's a little bit out of the area, things like that. But it's pretty much all-star teams and stuff like that, and that's great. I mean, it represents the one thing you miss though is about that it's not always about the all-stars. There's like that guy, that third string guy who gets in the game, gets that chance and stuff like that. I'm worried about in club ball. Do you lose that? Do you lose that guy?
No, but that's why there's levels, Steve. With club ball, you can create levels. You can create like Division 1, Division 2, just like how they have in basketball, because everybody wants to play and everybody should play. So there's a way to structure this thing, Stephen, where everybody's gonna play, but it's not saying that this guy isn't as good as these guys, so he belongs here. Because what if this guy feels as if he belongs here, right? But here's the nature of that, Steve. Like that's sports. right? Sports is a coach, a GM, a scout, somebody looking at you and creating a profile and placing you, right? That's why it's called 5-star recruits, 4-star recruits, 3-star two. That's why they have that system. So, it is what it is. Hey, I was like a dang 2-star. I'll give me 2 stars, Stephen. I'm not going to go as low as 1 star. I'll give myself 2 stars. I wasn't that 5-star recruit, but I knew, I believed in my abilities. I believed in what I could do, and I just kept working hard. So those lower tier guys, it's fine. You just got to keep working hard and outworking everybody. And at the end of the day, if and when you get that opportunity, you make the most of it.
Well, you know what? The other thing I don't like about the star system, it seems that everyone is whatever star they are. But then, like, say, a big school, like, say, Notre Dame says, hey, I want to recruit you. All of a sudden, that guy becomes a huge star. It's like you could be a great player, not getting any attention, and you don't get the stars. But then all you get, once someone starts falling in love with you and more people, it's kind of like say you like someone and you invite them to the prom, right? And you think, well, pretty, we get along and everything. That's what I want to prom. Well, then all of a sudden everyone says, well, that's just a person. But then you know what? 5 people ask that person to the prom. All of a sudden, that's a 5-star date, right?
Dang, Stephen,
it's all about supply and demand.
Everybody was asking you to the prom, huh? Okay.
No. But the one thing is, I just gotta say, I just think that it's eye of the beholder. Sometimes you just gotta know this is a good player, regardless who's recruiting that player, whatever ranking they get. You just got to sometimes use the eyeball test and say, hey, this is just a good player. I don't care about rankings. I don't care about who's recruiting or what's popular. Well, this is a good player or this is not a good player. But it's got to be a lot of times we got to throw out all the ratings and all these things and just say, hey, can the person play?
Yeah,
they can play.
You're right.
Can he ball? What the rating is.
Right. And but here's the thing. That's what the scouting combines are for. That's a chance that it don't matter what school you're at. It don't matter, your star. It don't matter. You're amongst everybody. And hey, the cream rise to the top in those situations. If you can play, you will be noticed. Right. At the end of the day, if you can ball, you will get noticed in those environments. And but yeah, no, look, Steve, I'm excited that sports is back. I'm happy that St. Louis and Millville are scrimmaging. That just proves that it can be done, and there's going to be more. And I'm looking forward to seeing this thing roll all the way out because we need to be there already. We're the best in the country when it comes to our numbers. I think we're ready. It's time for us to open up the floodgates of not just sports, but everything. I think we've done a great job, and it's time for Hawaii, Stephen, the state of Hawaii, to take the lead and just lead this thing.
Right. I mean, there are things you can do. You can still be safe. Doesn't matter if you got your shot. Still got to be safe. Still got mask. Still got distance. You got to still stay away from gatherings. But you can still do things too, and that's the thing. And we got to keep moving forward, or else or we can be locked up forever.
Hey, nobody wants that.
And especially the mental health. It's not just the physical part; it's the mental health. People need to get out, and they need to be around people. They need to get out, get air. Just I think it's going to happen. And you know where it all starts? They should bring people to the volleyball matches this week.
That's it. Let's bring people to the games.
Well, if you know why you can't go to Millville's games. Somebody go out and enjoy sports. Enjoy the outdoors.
That's it. Well, look, Stephen, thanks so much, man. Always a pleasure talking to you. And man, have yourself a great rest of the day. Okay, it's Monday, and I hope you're motivated today. So get out there, go do something, and yeah, man, I'm looking forward to our chat next week.
All right, take care.
Okay, brother. Aloha.
Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. Stephen, thank you so much for joining us. As always, love your insight, and just love seeing you, brother. Love having you on the show. So thanks again so much. And congratulations to all of our local sports, man, both at the collegiate and the high school level. I'm so excited to be seeing kids back out there competing. I know parents across the state, is happy about it. I've had conversations with people about it. This is what they've been waiting for. And this is what we've been pushing for. So congratulations to you all, and continue to strive for greatness. And that is it for today's show. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Mondays, it could be a slow start sometimes, but look, with stories like Sean Kazmer Jr., you can't help but want to go and do something right now, to get prepared for something. Go to the gym, go for a run, do some extra work. Whatever it is, you have to put in the work. All right, so that's the Monday motivation for you guys today. Thanks again so much for tuning in. I'm gonna see you on Hump Day Wednesday. Aloha.